You're watching E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, this is Rob, this is E.T.N, and you're watching the weekly entertainment wrap-up. So we're gonna kick things off in the world of kaiju, where Toho Studios has announced that they will be producing a new Godzilla movie, which is to be released in 2016. Now this is their first movie since 2004, and with the success of the 2014 movie, obviously Toho is striking while it's hot, and all the kaiju fans and Godzilla fans are happier than 50 pigs rolling in shit. So moving on to the world of comic books, we're going to start in DC, where the show Arrow will be debuting a brand new character for episode 14 this coming second half. Now, while I don't want to give away any spoilers, I'm not going to get into any detail, but the actor who will be debuting this role will be Mark Singer, the Beastmaster himself, for those of you who've seen that movie, or if you're familiar with the V series from the 80s, he played the character Donovan. So it's going to be interesting to see how Mark Singer is going to fit into Arrow, and I do know what character he's going to be playing. I'm not familiar with the character from DC, I don't read DC Comics, but it's going to be nice to see him on TV again, and I always liked watching him on TV during the 80s when he had those roles. And speaking of Arrow and DC, so we're going to be getting Teen Titans in 2015. A pilot's going to be filmed. Not saying it's going to be released in 2015. Those details haven't surfaced yet. However, the big news here is that Nightwing will be part of the series. The pilot, once, as I said, is going to be filmed this year, and it's going to be for TNT. So a lot of people who've been asking for Nightwing seem like they're finally going to be getting him. So moving on to Star Wars, and this week Entertainment Weekly had an article where they were discussing some of the revealed names of the Star Wars characters and droids that we saw in the trailer. Now, I don't want to give any of it away in case people still want to keep the surprise, but if you want to know, just go to entertainmentweekly.com. They've taken a nice way of doing it where it's on trading cards. They'll show a picture of the character with their name, and it looks very retro, and I thought it was pretty cool. However, again, I won't spoil it. Just go to entertainmentweekly.com and you can check it out. Speaking of Star Wars, director J.J. Abrams is working on a top secret project that includes a movie that's about aliens. And the early rumor is that it's very Cloverfield-like. So remember, Cloverfield fans, very Cloverfield-like, not similar to Cloverfield and not Cloverfield 2, probably means we'll get something with like first-hand footage, but we'll see what happens. I'm sure we'll find out down the line. So you thought I wouldn't bring up Marvel? Well, you've been misled. Apparently, there's a rumor circulating that Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Strange may show up as a cameo in the upcoming Avengers movie. Now, this started circulating when the production team decided to start reshooting in January, probably for a special scene, very similar to what they did for the first Avengers movie when they filmed the shawarma scene. There's no guarantee it's going to be Cumberbatch or Doctor Strange, but it just happened to be scheduled shortly after the reveal that Cumberbatch took the position, or took the role, I should say. So we will see what happens. We're not that far away from Avengers, so a couple of months. So will we see Al Pacino in a Marvel movie in the future? Well, the chances are pretty good, considering that the veteran actor did have a meeting with Kevin Feige about a future project. Now, we don't know what it could be, we don't know what the possibilities are, but considering he made such wonderful compliments about Guardians of the Galaxy, maybe that's the movie we'll see him in. Either way, it doesn't matter. Any movie that Al Pacino is in is certain to be good. He's a fine actor. I think being in the MCU would be fantastic to see him in, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. And finally, it seems that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to do it again. Last year, we saw Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and how things unfolded on TV as they did in the movie Captain America Winter Soldier. We saw those effects happen during episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. where Hydra took over. Well, it looks like we might be getting another series of events on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that are going to lead into Avenger Age of Ultron. And I gotta tell you, if that's some of the stuff we can expect in the second half of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I am game. Now, recently, some movies out there have had fantastic crossovers. Of course, Avengers being one of them, and of course, we're going to be seeing the Justice League a couple years down the road. But Men in Black and 21 Jump Street, this is a crossover that many got from the leaks of Sony's Hack recently, and while it's an unfortunate story, a lot of information has just come out This being one of them, and I gotta say, I just hope it's something they dabbled in and it's not something we see. I'm not too sure if that would work, but we'll just have to see. Speaking of leaks, we all got to experience the big Spider-Man reveals that happened during this hack for Sony. And to be quite honest, it seems like they did end up negotiating with MCU about lending them the character, but it fell through. Many other leaks happened regarding Spider-Man that I will get into detail in a video that I'm going to do discussing the matter, but it seems like Sony has really hit rock bottom at this point, and their futures, we just don't know what's going to happen. And that's your weekly entertainment wrap-up. Be sure to check out the E.T.N podcast, and you can check the links for those in the description. You can download episodes on iTunes, or you can download them on Podbean. And me and my co-hosts Xander Scullion and Olivia Sinead Haran, we discuss many genres that you may like and many entertainment topics that you might enjoy. And feel free to send us an audio question via email for the podcast. We will play the audio question as well as answer it during the podcast. If you want to do that, you can do it between the days of Sunday and Thursday. We record the podcast Fridays and Saturdays, and you can email it to the link in the About page on the channel, which is robetnation@aol.com. And if you have a Dropbox, that's probably the best way to send it. And that's it. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. This is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Join the nation's Facebook page to meet other subscribers or visit E.T.N's Facebook page and Twitter page. Links for all are in the description.